Hi, hello and welcome. Welcome back to another Rocket video. Welcome back to another Slay the Spire daily challenge, daily run. July 21st, Sunday, for all you calendar heads out there, all you date enjoyers. Character is a defect. The modifiers are Insanity is a negative one. Start with a random deck of 50 cards. Might be negative, might be positive. Terminal. Entering a room costs us 1 max HP, but we get plated armor every combat. And then Vintage, and this is where it really becomes fun. Normal enemies drop relics instead of cards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna avoid elites and we're gonna focus mainly on as much... Ooh, that's interesting. As much normal combat as possible. We also don't want too many question marks. We really want a whole bunch of normal combats. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 here, 5, 6. 6. Over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over here on this side we have 1, 2... for both of these, 3 for both of these, 4 for both of these, 5 for the one on the left, 6. We have a potential of 7 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. We know what route we're taking. It's gonna be one of those where we have to get into the flow a little bit, you know? Because we really have to like get used to our deck, see what everything has to offer. One thing that I immediately think we should do is try and get some max health upgrades. I think the max health upgrades, sure. The max health, ooh, that's actually nice. Max health upgrades are gonna do nicely for us considering we lose max health every single turn. The enemy does not intend to attack. This is quite a weak turn, to be honest. You have so much block, but nothing to block. Give me Kartra. Give me Ball Lightning and then Cold Snap to gather enough block to block all of his attacks and also to evoke our lightning in the process. And there we go. Combats are going to be quite easy at the start, of course. Orichalcum, not really going to help me out as much in this run because I think I will rarely end up without any block. I do want to skim, right? Because I mean, we have so little cards in our hand, so we needed to draw a little bit. I have been recording quite a lot. I've been editing quite a lot. I've just been working on YouTube and videos. How does that work? Do we now get 2 relics? Because that would be insane, but I presume it won't be the case. Did I just... No, I did not miss combat. Whew. A little card action, huh? Well, why not? Just don't get the parasite. Okay, well, our deck is filled up either way. Let's look for some cards that have something to do with the amount of cards in my deck already. I think that's going to be valuable. I've been working on videos quite a lot and I have noticed that, man oh man, do I ramble way too much. I talk too quickly. It's a known problem. It's a problem I've talked about many times in this run on the Onkra channel already, but I need to really get my shit together and work on it. And that's what I'm trying to do. This video is really just take a chill pill, calm down. No, just one reward still. And get some cohesive, coherent thoughts in there. What do we want to upgrade here? Loops are always nice. We have a lot of loops in our deck. What does upgraded skim do? Draw 4 cards. No, thank you. Chill is a nice card as well. Let's just upgrade one of the loops because I feel like whenever we draw those, we are inclined to play them. Does it matter here what we do? It does not, right? So why fight the elite? Because elite give relic rewards, but these guys also give relic rewards and they should be a lot easier to actually kill, so why not? After all, why wouldn't I? That's what this video is going to be all about. Trying to just calm down a little bit, take my time, gain all the block from my relics and stuff, and formulate some of my thoughts again. It's also something I'm struggling with in... Ooh, well no, that's not necessary. that I'm struggling with in terms of my Obsidian database, which is not coming along as nicely as I would have hoped, because I feel like I have struggles. No, that's never gonna happen. That might happen. Mayhem is definitely good though. Isn't Mayhem just good because our deck consists of 50 cards, so playing them, by all means, yes please. Well, Mayhem is good, but now I realize that the chances of me drawing it are quite low. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so we need to go to the right. And it's all about chilling, because I think I have it in me to formulate some coherent thoughts. I think I have some of that philosophical capacity in me to actually... Beautiful. To actually talk about some insightful stuff and give a worthy opinion on it. An opinion that is worth it to be shared. But I need to trust more in myself, and I need to take more time to formulate those thoughts. It's something that has kind of been troubling me in a broader sense. I feel like I am expecting immediate rewards a little bit too quickly lately. Also in terms of this YouTube thing, because it inspires me to just pump out content, make video after video, and the quality was kind of becoming more important than the quantity, and I don't think I actually want that. Did I say that correctly? The quantity was becoming more important than the quality. I don't know if I said it correctly previously. Beautiful. But that's what I meant. And I want to focus on quality still. Just give me a lot of damage. And then we can rest here. Because upgrading doesn't really do it for us, considering we have this many cards. We can definitely use our energy potions if needed this run. That's a lot of block that we can't do anything with. And darkness is stacking up a little bit though. Yeah, we're just gonna take a shitload of damage here. At least we have a lot of different resources gaining us more and more block. So in the end we didn't take that much damage at all. Do we really want to use focus and gain strength and dexterity? I thought so, because we have a lot of attack cards, but maybe we actually do not at all. At this point in time though, I don't think I need to worry about the ins and outs of the run too much. I need to worry about this not blocking the relics though, because I feel like for now we will just be doing absolutely fine. A little loop in there. You start with 50 cards, and those cards are often a lot stronger than the cards you actually normally start off with, so I don't mind this type of daily run. And Slay the Spire is, I think, the perfect game to kind of regain my footing a little bit, if you will. To really focus on... Wait, what am I doing? Choose a card to put in your hand. Ball Lightning is always nice. Recursion is also always nice, although we don't have much focus, so Ball Lightning would have been better, or just any attack that doesn't involve orbs would have actually been even better still. Mayhem is finally here. Beautiful stuff. It's a game that inspires you to be chill. And another game that has been doing that lately is the new League of Legends game mode. The Swarm game mode. I've been enjoying that a ton with my friends, to be honest. With different friend groups even. And yeah, it's Survivors, and Lord knows I love Survivors games. I love Rainbow, man. Can't pass up on Rainbow. Remove 2 cards from your deck. Channel 1 Plasma. Yeah, yes please. Now we will have filled up orb slots right at the start of combat already, so that's nice. Okay, back to counting, and then reformulate my thoughts about Swarm. So 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is, I think, quite a contender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't really matter, it seems like. So let's select one at random and hope for the best. Let's go left side. Swarm. I've always love a little survivors action, you know? Emphasized probably quite clearly by the fact that I have, I think, more than 100 episodes in Soulstone Survivors on this channel, if I'm not mistaken. Man, did I have a blast. Did we have a blast in that game. I still boot it up from time to time. It really is enjoyable still, because it's so... I was gonna say brain dead, but I wouldn't like to call it brain dead. It's just such a chill little experience where you really don't need to focus your full attention on what's actually happening on the screen. And I think that's a great order there. I think that's very, very valuable. It reminds me of what a client told me. He read something about David Byrne, the singer, the face of Talking Heads, the head of Talking Heads, if you will. About how you have to sometimes occupy your mind with something menial, with like a task you're doing. For his case, for my client's case, it was cycling. No, that's okay. It was cycling, and then can you really figure out a whole bunch of other things. Then you have the room in your mind to... You have the room in your mind to roam freely in there. That's when the philosophical thoughts can really come in and make a change and really be... just have all the room they need in order to get expressed in a pure fashion. And that inspires me to play something like Slay the Spire, play something like Survivors games, because that also really allows me to just take a chill pill, calm down, and let my thoughts roam free in the process. It can become a little bit too extreme, you know? I can lose myself in the sauce sometimes, I know that for sure, and then I just start rambling. But in the latest videos here on the Onkruid channel, and I'm wondering if you guys noticed it as well, in the latest videos, I myself am not quite satisfied with the quality, or the quality of the commentary I've been providing. Even when it's focused on the gameplay, I think it's just a little bit too quick, and it's not great. Give me all the block I can get here, but we don't have any frost charged yet, so not that useful. I'm not gonna play this because I don't want to lose my focus. Alright, we really have the block train going. We are rarely getting hit, and that's nice because our maximum health has declined rapidly. It has really been... Oops, didn't mean to play that. It has really been deteriorating. Give me the skim, give me the darkness, give me some more block. I will still play it just in order to deal 5 damage, a little bit more block, and then we should be fine. Especially since they're not even attacking. We had the option to get like the relic that allows you to no longer see. I guess it doesn't allow you, it disallows you to see enemy intents. It gets rid of that ability, enemy intents, and what they're gonna do. And man, I am like never taking that, I think. That's so dangerous. I need to know when to block and when to focus on offense. Seeing the enemy intents, beautiful. Seeing the enemy intents is one of the most important parts, I think, of this entire game. I love that becoming innate. 2 regular combats, an elite and a regular combat. 2 regular combats, please. This really is a fun run. Right, we're not really channeling that much lightning at the start right here. That plasma really is a game changer. I'm so glad we got that. Gain as much block as possible, and it's gonna be enough. It has been quite the chill day already today. We don't need to do anything else. It is Sunday, so that's often a chill day. Beautiful. Your next card is played twice. I think that might be more valuable than a random attack. Me and my girlfriend spent the morning... Well, I spent the morning on my own a little bit first because I went over to an art gallery, but a breeding art gallery. I made a video on it on the Uncred channel. When this gets uploaded, it's gonna be almost a month ago, probably. Give me another cold snap, please. It's gonna be a month ago already. Time flies when you're having fun and when you have such a large backlog. And it was such an insane experience. Like really, I can't fathom what has happened. My work, my poems, which I'm just doing purely for fun, are all of a sudden hanging there in a kind of gallery. It really motivates me. I still need to upload my poem for today, that's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it doesn't matter. Let's stick to the left side, stick to our guns as we have been doing. Let's upgrade another loop if we can find one more. There we go. If you didn't know that, by the way. Oh yeah, yes please. Okay. I don't know if we're actually going to use that, but I just love that relic so much. And now we have an excuse to rest at the next rest site at least. If you don't know that about me by already, and I wouldn't put it past you, I have been putting a lot of poetry online. Every Sunday I try to upload a little poem to my Instagram account. And why do I say that I wouldn't put it past you if you didn't know about it? Well, it is because it is in Dutch. And I realized that this whole YouTube journey is happening in English, so it's maybe a little bit of a little bit weird maybe to then start creating poetry in Dutch, but the reasoning behind it is that I am quite confident in my skill of speaking English, don't get me wrong. I love the language and I think I am actually a great speaker. But poetry is something it goes deeper, or it goes further than just knowing the words, you know? It's more than that. It's more than just knowing the right words to say. It's being able to connect them in a way that really triggers something inside the other person. Beautiful. Inside the other person, and triggers something in a positive sense. It elicits something. It creates something in their minds as well. And I would love to do that, don't get me wrong, but I feel like my English is not good enough for that. It's not good enough to find all the right words and then also get those words in an order where they can really make an impact on somebody. And, you know, it's very, very much possible that I am just being a little bit too self-critical. People that have been following along my journey. Oh, thank you for the max HP. Been following along my journey and just know about me as a person, know that self-critique is sometimes definitely there. Let's go for a little storm upgrade here. Beautiful. Not that many cards in our hand. Go for some more card draw. Play loop. Play this. Recycle streamline so that we can play our 2 other cards. And hope for the lightning to hit maybe, but it's probably not gonna. And we're finally gonna be taking some... No, we're still not gonna be taking some damage. He took my mayhem. He took my rainbow. That's not gonna work. I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. Although I must say, it seems like it might actually just happen. I don't think I want to play an energy potion here, right? Oh, nice. But now my mayhem is gone. Not that mayhem is like the make or break of this run by any means, but it is a nice card to have. Let's try and gather some block. I don't want to lose focus. Do we need more block? Yes, we definitely need more block. We have enough now. 20 plus 8. We are kind of invincible in this run. Let's recursion. Cold snap. Beautiful. Our rainbow is here. Like that. And I won't pop chill right now because they'll just give me 1 frost orb, but he will spawn his odds again probably. Okay, this is a turn where we're going to be focusing on gathering as much block as possible. Which is going to be quite hard, it seems like. Do we need to play a potion? Well, let's just do it, because I mean, otherwise we're just going to keep hoarding them for eternity. 34. He's going to hit us once. He's going to get rid of some of our plated armor. No, because we blocked the first iteration of damage taken in combat, of course. That's beautiful. I'll get all these loops going. Recursion. Recursion again. Maybe dealing 7 damage and channeling 1 lightning actually is more damage than the recursion. It probably is, right? Should get my head out of my ass a little bit more sometimes. Give me the energy because I'm never touching that void with a 10-foot pole. And there we are. Made quick work of that fella as well. Machine learning is quite nice, I think. I don't know if you will ever find it, but channel 1 frost, obtain all the relics. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. I think we have enough relics already, and I think enemies starting with strength doesn't really matter because of the amount of block we always have left over, even after the enemies have damaged us. 500 gold, 600 gold to be more precise, so a shop is going to be valuable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. 8 on the entire left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we have a contender right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely not. Where was the 11? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't we have an 11 or did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to the elite. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so all the way to the left and at the elite, we start to make a little bit of a right turn. Let's try to remember that. I'm sorry if that counting kind of slows down the run to a too large extent a little bit, but I don't want to throw this one away. And I hope you can appreciate that. I want to put my effort into actually finishing this daily challenge. And I believe in myself, I believe in my own capacities to do so. If I'm completely honest and frank with you. Look at all this block we're getting, I mean they're never getting through here. This darkness orb is going to be nice to evoke twice if we can, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Let's draw some cards. Hello World is going to channel electricity and get rid of the darkness orb, should have paid more attention to that. Card draw is coming in nicely. Take a little sip of my iced coffee. Beautiful stuff. Channel dark, loop, channel some more electricity, and there we go. Beautiful. So the enemies are not really posing too much of a challenge, but what I am scared for is that final boss. Just Lord knows that final boss can deal some damage. Lord knows he can deal some damage. Try to remember to get my camera back to my own face this time. That was so funny. In one of the latest Spire videos I recorded, I completely forgot to shift the camera back after showing my kitty or something, and you guys were just looking at my face for a little while. That was so fun. It's a little bit weird and awkward maybe, but... Ah, that's interesting. 20 raw damage. Well, I mean, I don't really want to get into too many more potions because I feel like we're not even using them often. This guy is the guy you just survive against, right, if I'm not mistaken, so that's gonna be easy enough. Especially with such a great setup turn. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him this run, which you can do sometimes if you really are glass cannon. I don't think it's gonna happen this time, but that's completely fine. At least we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive by quite a large margin. There's 2 friends coming over later today. I didn't really know about that until a little while back. 5 extra damage for free. And I needed that 5 extra damage almost to gain enough block, but that's not really the case because my electricity still needed to pop. They are my girlfriend's friends and I absolutely adore them. They are fun people, I really love being around them, but there's something inside of me that's like, okay, yes, fun to have friends around, but I would like to know beforehand. I don't think that makes me crazy or anything, and I'm not blaming my girlfriend all too much, but some communication about that would have been handy beforehand. But again, it's gonna be completely fine, and I'm gonna enjoy myself, and I'm gonna have fun. Just like girls just want to have fun. Do we want to lose focus and gain strength and dexterity? I don't think it actually matters at all. This guy is dying now, right? There we go. Okay. Okay, I guess we will have to start using potions a little bit more often. And let us put our money where our mouth is right away. Especially since this first turn is not amazing. We can just... Oh, we can gather another ball lightning. Let's pop it on the second enemy, because we can use this potion to just get a little kill in there. We heal from our potions as well, so we really shouldn't disregard them. They are a handy tool. Give me some more cards. Draw some more... Or cast some more frost. Beautiful. This guy is just gonna die immediately. Beautiful stuff. Start combat with dexterity, yes please. 2 energy potions and a dexterity potion. Don't really need to pop the energy potion here. Do we want to lose focus? I don't think we do. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we do. Give me just like a crazy hand where I can draw a whole bunch of cards, please. Draw 1 card for each unique orb we had. We can't do anything more about that. Steam barrier, give me the turbo as well. Cast all of the block, just cast all of the cards, you know. I needed that 87 block right there, otherwise I would be dead for sure. Deal damage and draw a card, deal damage and draw a card, go for the ice, ball lightning, sweeping beam, deal a little bit more damage, deal a little bit more damage, and then what you know, I will just pop this in order to pop the potion and make room for a new one. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. I don't need to add more cards to my deck. I'm absolutely fine. Storm first. A lot of frost here. Kill the knife guy in the back as well. And all of our setup turns are so amazing. I am quite glad with my upgrade of the storm card to make it innate, because that has really been helping us out a ton already. Let's go for this, because, I mean, why not? Would have loved to have that loop. Go for the ice, compile driver, like that. Channel 1 more frost, and then blizzard. Dealing some damage already. A little bit of block in there. We have enough to block all of their attacks. It's all completely fine. After I went ahead and put my poetry up on that wall, we can do this to end the fight. After I did that, we went to a second-hand book market, which was so fun. I don't need any of this. Bought a couple of books, not too many, because I have a lot of books already, and some of them are unread still, so I feel a little bit bad. Shouldn't have went for that energy gain. Added a random void to our pile without any benefits for us. There we go, that's a nice one. Some more AoE damage. Everybody's dying. Beautiful. Are we gonna take damage? No, we're not, probably, right? And I always get so intrigued by all of the philosophy books I spot, because I really love philosophy and I love to get into the ideas of famous philosophers. I think having card draw in our starting hand is gonna be beneficial. But I rarely know where to start. Do you guys know this feeling? Like, there's so much out there. It makes it quite hard to realize what the right place is to start. And I know that there is not necessarily a right place. Can we travel to a shop still? No, we can't. We are gonna end off this run with 750 gold pieces unspent. Like Nietzsche, for example. A figure that I find extremely interesting and I want to know more about. And I have some books on Nietzsche. I've read books that mention Nietzsche. I have been struggling through Thus Spoke Zarathustra for like more than a year, maybe almost 2 years. But it's a book that I read on my phone and I don't read on my phone all that much. Anyway, I digress. I've not been motivated enough to really get into it and finish it to the extent of really powering through it. And all the other books that I'm reading at the same time are way more motivating to me, and are way easier for me to spend the time spent reading on them. But I think it's such an intriguing figure, and I want to know more about his worldview. I want to know more about his worldview and how he thinks about the world. Not necessarily how he thinks about women, though, because Lord knows Nietzsche doesn't have those very amazing views on women. This guy, we need to be a little bit careful for. Like, not really all that careful, but a little bit careful at least. We have enough block here, right? Yes, sir. And we still have extra energy from our plasma. But I get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed because there's, as I said, there's so much. I don't want to... Well, I should have recursioned. There's so much to get into and there's so much to learn about all of them. And it's hard to kind of... Whatchamacallit, to kind of... I should have cool-headed first. It's hard to allow myself to buy another book on a specific person. Or to even get interested by a lot of books about philosophy in general. Or Bertrand Russell, History of Western Philosophy, books like that. Because there's so much in my bookcase already, and there's so much to know, there's so much to read that I need to hold down my energy a little bit. I need to hold down my enthusiasm a little bit. Please. Oh, damn. And just row with the spanner that I have. If you catch my drift, it's a little bit of Dutch intermingled with some English for you there. Didn't make all that much sense, but hey, it's my channel, it's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and you guys just have to sit here and listen. And that's not even beginning to discuss the amount of content there is to be found online, the amount of free content that there is to be found online at that. Like, really, it's immense. The world of philosophy and how much content you can find online, how much books there are there, books there are, it's intimidating to say the least. Duplication potion is, I think, gonna be better than dexterity. I'm saving the focus potion for the boss fight because I think that can really speed up the process. Speeding up the process of keeping us alive, that is. Because still, we're not out of the danger zone, right? It's not like we just have the victory up our sleeves and we don't need to pay any attention to the screen anymore. We still need to focus a little bit. Especially if they're gonna give us these types of hands. Do we need to block? Well, let's do this then, so that we get more energy next turn. Let's hope we can kill both of them. If our cards line up a little bit right, we definitely can. That's nice already. Let's just get rid of that guy as quickly as possible. We can do this. We can do this. Then channel the darkness again. And we are getting closer to killing all of them. But he's gonna survive. This guy is gonna revive, but I have the trust that this turn we should then be able to get rid of them. Especially if our hand looks like this. Okay, this is gonna be no big deal at all. And die. Oh, wrong card. Okay. We don't have any merchants left. We should almost have all relics, right? I wonder what happens once that occurs. Do you get like random filler relics that don't really do all that much for you? Or what happens? Let's chill. Should have compiled driver first, that's for sure. Right, we got rid of the first enemy already. I want to get rid of these one first before their thorns stack up to a too large extent. So let's gain some block first in order to not take any damage. There we are. Beautiful stuff. I'm definitely gonna spend some of my day reading. I'm looking forward to doing some reading. I'm focusing on way too many books. Let's get rid of that potion. Focusing on way too many books at once, as I am prone to do. At least I have the self-awareness already to know that I am prone to do it, but now the question is, why do I not work on it a little bit more? I have one book here, 2 books here that I'm reading right now, 3 books. I know that there's 4 or 5 in totality, but some of them I've been kind of reading, but not really reading, if you catch my drift. I am reading them in theory, but it's been so long since I've actually spent attention on them and really tried to finish them gave them a good old college try and actually tried to finish them, that I don't consider myself really reading them all that much. And I still have Yalom's book here, of which I'm trying to increment a lot of notes about the process, of reading that book, and about the contents of that book rather, because I try to make a lot of notes while reading that book because I really enjoyed it that much and I want to save that knowledge for the rest of my life. 2 more orb slots. I think we would rather have it like this. Alright, I would rest, but we are full HP, so if we have one more loop, or maybe machine learning, or maybe mayhem. Innate is beautiful, I think, because our setup hands, our starting hands are so great always. Definitely give me my orb slots immediately. Let's actually go for a double storm. Let's gain the focus immediately as well. I should have played FTL first. Do we still have the card draw? No, we have not. That was stupid. But it's fine. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Let's pay a little bit of attention to the time warp, but in general, I don't think we need to pay too much attention to it, if I'm brutally honest with you. It would be perfect if we drew a card that we can still play right now, like Streamline, for example. Oh, it was already the case. Alright, so he's already dealt quite a large amount of damage to us. As I said, this final boss is gonna pose a little bit of a challenge. Let's get some lightning going. Definitely gain some block from this and gain more block from this as well. Do we want to play this just to advance his timer? I don't think so, probably not. The focus is definitely helping out a ton. Let's pop heat sinks. Let's deal 7 damage twice. Don't forget we have the top right now, so we can draw a lot of cards. I would love to play Mayhem then, that sucks. I'm not really scared of this fight. Gain energy next turn. And maybe channel some Frost or deal 2 damage. Channeling Frost and evoking Lightning is going to be more beneficial to finish off this turn. Because now he's probably going to do a large attack. He healed, and he's going to do a large attack indeed. Apply weak. Apply even more weak. Gain some block, gain some more block, gain some more block. Oh, that's a beautiful card to draw. Rainbow is also very, very nice. Beautiful. Okay, that was a nice finish to that turn, even though we had a curse in our hand. And I think we're coming closer and closer to the final stretch here. Should have paid more attention to the amount of cards I could still play there, because now we're taking even more damage. He's dead. He is so dead. Alright. That's quite a successful Slay the Spire run, in my opinion. It's probably not going to gain me any high scores. We have 1000 gold left over. Does that give me any points? Force climbed. Money. Acquired 1000 gold. It just gives me 25 extra points. This is not a score to write home about probably, but I am satisfied. Position 3216. Congratulations, Nelly Belly. And Janne van Berkel. Better nutmeg Lex. What the fuck? I had a stroke. Better luck next time. Jesus Christ. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.